Captain.
Anything wrong? The accommodations?
No. They appear quite interesting.
The cells are below. This is the common room for those who wait.
How long do they wait?
Some an hour, some a lifetime.
Do they all await the Inquisition?
Oh no, these are merely thieves, murderers. If you need anything, just shout. If you're able.
What does she mean with that?
Calm yourself, my friend. There's a remedy for everything but death.
That's precisely the one that we are going to get here.
Good morning, gentlemen. Ladies, I regret being thrust upon you in this manner, and hope you should not find my company objectionable. In any case, I should not be among you long. The Inquisition...
Enough! Noise, troubles, fights. Kill each other if you must, but for God's sake, do it quietly.
Master!
You, who are you? Eh? Speak up.
Cervantes. Don Miguel.
Oh, a gentleman.
That's never saved me from going to bed hungry.
And that?
My servant. May I have the honor?
Oh, they call me the governor. What's your game?
My game?
Your speciality, man? Cutpurse? Highwayman?
Oh no, nothing so interesting. I'm a poet.
You're putting men into prison for that?
No, not for that.
Too bad.
Very well then, let the trial begin. Proud.
What trial?
Oh, yours, of course.
But what have I done?
We'll find something.
You don't seem to understand. I'll only be here for a
My
while.
dear sir, nobody enters or leaves this prison without being tried by our fellow inmates.
Yeah. And if he's found guilty?
You will be.
What sort of sentence?
Oh, we usually fine prisoners, all of their possessions.
Oh.
It's not practical to take more, is it?
But these things are livelihood.
I thought you said you were a poet.
Of the theatre.
False.
Costumes and properties. You see, I'm an actor and a playwright, and these poor things could not possibly be of any use to you.
Oh, very valuable.
Only to me.
We might let you ransom it.
But I have no money.
How unfortunate.
Master.
Paper?
Manuscript.
Still worthless.
Your Excellency! You spoke of a trial. And by your own word, I must be given a trial.
Very well then. I hereby declare this court in session. Now, what are you here for?
I am to appear before the Inquisition.
Heresy?
Not quite. We have been employed by the government as tax collectors.
You are a poet, an actor, and a tax collector?
Something to keep us from starvation.
How does a tax collector get in trouble with the Inquisition?
I made an assessment against the monastery of La Berzin. And when they refused to pay, I issued a lien on the property.
You did what?
Cervantes foreclosed on a charge.
Why is he here?
Well, someone has to tack the notice on the charge wall.
These two have empty rooms in their heads.
Law says to treat everyone equally. You only obey the law.
Governor, if you don't mind, I should like to prosecute this case.
Why?
Let us say I have a dislike of stupidity, especially when it masquerades as virtue. Don Miguel de Cervantes, I charge you with being an idealist, a bad poet, and an honest man. How plead you?
Guilty.
Bravo! It is the judgment of this court.
What about my defense?
But you just pleaded guilty.
Since I have admitted guilt, isn't the court required to hear me out?
For what purpose?
The jury may choose to be lenient.
He is trying to gain time.
Do you have a scarcity of that?
Any urgent appointments?
True, I am guilty of these charges. An idealist? I have never had the courage to believe in nothing. A bad poet? Well, comes a bit more painfully to me.
Let's get on with your defense.
Your Excellency, if I may present it in the manner I know best, in the form of a charade,
Charade.
an entertainment, if you will.
Entertainment?
At worst, it may beguile your time, and if any of you should care to join in.
Governor, I should like to protest.
No. Let's hear him out.
Then, may I set the stage? I shall impersonate the man. Come, enter into my imagination and see him. His name, Alonso Quijano, a country squire, no longer young, bony, hollowed face, eyes that burn in the fire of innovation. Being retired, he has much time for books, and he often reads them from morn to night, and often through the night as well. And all that he reads oppresses him, fills him with indignation at man's murderous way towards man. He broods, and broods, and broods. Finally, from so much brooding, his brains dry up. He lays down the melancholy burden of sanity and conceives the strangest project ever imagined: to become a knight-errant and to sally forth into the world to right all wrongs. No longer shall he be plain Alonso Quijano, but a dauntless knight known as Don Quixote de la Mancha. Maybe now, for the weekend, I'm better, the base and debauched as can be. And the night with murmurs already afloat, now rolls out his gauntlet to thee. I am mine, Don Quixote, the god of the Mancha, my destiny calls and I go. And the wild winds of fortune will wear me on, oh, whithersoever they blow, onward to glory I
I'm Sancho. I am Sancho. I follow my master till the end. I say to the world proudly, I'm his squire, I'm his friend.
Hear me, heathens and wizards and servants of sin, for your dastardly doings are boundless. For a holy endeavor is now to begin, and virtue shall triumph at
I need horses,
last.
horses! I need horses! Come on, quickly! Horses! Give me a horse! Now, come on! Horses! Come on, quickly, quickly! Quickly! Horses! Now, horses! Not you! Not you! Come on! Horses! No! Not you! Not you!
I am
I'm Sancho! I am Sancho! I follow my master till the end.
and the wild winds
Say
of
to
fortune
the
will
world
carry me on,
proudly,
oh,
I'm his squire, I'm his friend.
whithersoever they go. Onward to glory we go.
Oh, Maria, it's the big butcher, Maria. The big butcher. Coming, senor, big butcher, coming.
It's the lord of the castle at hand. I say, is the Castellano here?
I am the person in charge.
We waited, sire, for a dwarf to mount our battlements, but none appeared.
The dwarves, they are all busy.
Noble lords and ladies of this castle, my master, Don Quixote, knight errant of La Mancha, wants to ask for the boon of hospitality.
Well, sir, is it granted?
Oh, yes, yes, absolutely. This inn, this castle is open to everybody.
He's a madman.
Madmen are the children of God, and some of them might be rich. They don't have to be rich.
Senor Knight, you must be hungry.
Aye, that I am.
Yes, we have food aplenty for you, sir. And as for your squire, I'll help him stable his animals.
But I didn't have dinner.
Shh.
Wait a minute. Come here. Come here. Come. Take a seat. Sit down! Alright. Tell me, why do you follow him?
Why do I follow him? Of course I follow him, I'm his squire.
Why?
But I got him a lot.
Oh, why?
But I follow him, I already told you, I follow him because I like him. I really like him. Like old pyramids one by one. I like him. I don't have a very good reason. Since I'm with him, the coconuts have been in season. But there's nothing I can do. Took me up for onions too. Still I yell to the sky, though I don't know why that I like him.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's because you are not a squire.
Alright, I'm not a squire. How does a squire squire?
Well, I follow my master. He goes into battle, and then I pick him from the floor.
No. What do you get out of it?
But I already told you. I got a lot.
He's gotten nothing. What are you doing?
But I told you. I like him. I simply like him. Black meat, naked as a scalded chicken. I like him. Don't ask me for why or wherefore. With him I have not a single good because or therefore. You can barbecue my nose, make a giblet of my toes, make me fry, make me sick, make me cry, till I yell to the sky, though I don't know why that I like Oh, I am a little barber and I go my merry way. With my razor and my leeches I can always earn my pay. Though your skin is smooth as sand, you will make me soon, I know. For the Lord protects his barbers and he makes me stop and blow. If I slip when I am shaving you and cut them to the quick, you can use me as a doctor, 'cause I also heal the sick. Oh dear.
By the beard of St. Anthony, I could swear I see before me a knight in full armor. That's ridiculous. There aren't any knights. Forgive me, your worship. I thought I'd been touched by the sun.
Thou wilt be touched by far worse if thou dost not speedily hand over the golden basin.
It looks like a shaving basin. Of course. You see, I'm a barber. A barber? I ply my trade from village to village, and I was wearing this on my head to ward off the rays of the sun. So that's how your High Japan made mistake of...
Silence! Know thou what this really is? The golden helmet of Mambrino. When worn by one of noble heart, it renders him invulnerable to all wounds. Misbegotten knave, where didst thou steal it?
I didn't steal it,
Hand it over.
but it cost me half a crown.
Hand it over, I shall.
Well, it's worth half a crown.
Fool. Thou golden helmet of Mambrino, so illustrious of past, long hast thou been lost to glory, that rediscovered thou at last. Golden helmet of Mambrino, there can be no end like thee. Thee and I now, here I die now, will make golden history.
I can hear the cuckoo singing in the blueberry tree. If he says that that's a helmet, I suggest that you agree. But you find that it's not gold and does not make it golden free. Well, at least you find it useful if he ever needs a shelf.
Thou golden helmet of Mambrino, thy deeds the world will not forget. Now Don Quixote de la Mancha will bring me great glory yet. Golden helmet of Mambrino, there can be no end like thee. Me and I now, here I die now, will make Now must I consider how sages of the future will describe this historic night. Long after the sun had retired to his couch, darkening the gates and balconies of La Mancha, Don Quixote, with measured tread and lofty expression, held vigil in this castle. Oh, maker of empty boasts, this of all nights to give way to vanity? Nay, Don Quixote, take a deep breath of life and consider how it should be lived. Call nothing thy own except thy soul. Love not what thou art, but what thou may become. Do not pursue pleasure, for thou may have the misfortune to overtake it. Look always forward. In last year's nest, there are no birds this year. Be just to all men, be courteous to all women. Live in the vision for that one for whom great deeds are done. She that is called Dulcinea.
Why do you call me that?
My lady,
Oh, get out from there. What do you call me by that name?
because it is thine. All my years I have known thee, thy virtue, thy nobility of spirit.
What do you want?
Nothing.
Liar!
I deserve that rebuke. I ask of my lady that
Now we get to it.
I may be allowed to serve her, that I may hold her in my heart, that I may dedicate each victory and call upon her in defeat. And if at last I give my life, I give it in the sacred name of Dulcinea.
I must go. Pedro is waiting. Why? Why do you do these things?
What things?
These ridiculous things that you do.
I hope to add some measure of grace to the world.
The world's a donkey, but we're maggots that crawl on it.
My lady knows better in her heart.
What's in my heart get me halfway to hell. And you, Signor Don Quixote, you're gonna take such a beating.
Whether I win or lose does not matter.
What does?
Only that I follow the quest.
Not that for your quest. What does that mean, quest?
It is the mission of each true knight, his duty, nay, his privilege. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that stars, still strove with its loud sounds of courage, to reach the unreachable star.
I think that he's coming around.
Might I always wait for such a vision?
Don't move.
Well, we give them quite a beating, Master.
We routed them, didn't we?
That bunch will be walking bow-legged for a week.
My lady, it is not seemly to gloat over the fallen.
Let have brought in hell.
Sir Knight, I am a tame and peaceful man, and I do not like to be inhospitable, but I must ask you to leave as soon as you're able.
I am sorry to have offended the dignity of thy castle, and I will depart with daylight. First, I must remind thee of thy promise.
Promise?
True, it is not yet dawn, but I have held vigil, and I have proven myself in combat.
Let's get it over with.
Sancho,
Yes.
wilt thou be good enough to fetch my sword?
Yes, Master.
My lady, I cannot tell thee how joyful I am to have thy presence in this occasion.
Oh, be careful, my lord.
It is a solemn moment which seals my vocation.
Are you ready?
I am.
Very well then, kneel. Don Quixote de la Mancha, I hereby doth thee knight.
Your Lordship,
Didn't I do it right?
if your Lordship could make some mention of the deeds that I have done to earn this honor.
Yes, certainly. Don Quixote de la Mancha, having proved yourself this day in glorious and terrible combat, and by my authority of Lord of this castle, I hereby dub thee knight.
Your lordship,
Something else?
It is customary to grant the new knight an added name. If your lordship could devise such a name for me.
Certainly. Hail, knight of the woeful countenance, knight of the woeful countenance, wherever you go, people will know of the glorious deeds of the knight of the woeful countenance. Hail, knights of the woeful countenance, knight of the woeful countenance, wherever you go, face to the foe, they will quail at the sight of the knight of the woeful countenance. O valorous knight, go and fight for the right, and battle all villains that flee.
But oh, when you do, what will happen to you? Thank God I will be there to see.
Hail, knights of the woeful countenance, knights of the woeful countenance, wherever you go, face to the foe, they will glory the state of the knight of the woeful countenance.
I thank thee.
I'm going to sleep now, and I suggest you to do the same.
Under the authority of the Holy Office of the Inquisition, by certain offences committed against His Majesty's Most Catholic Church, the following is summoned to answer and submit himself for purification, if it be so ordered. Don Miguel de Cervantes.
How popular a defendant I am. Summoned by one court before I am quite done with another. Well, how says the jury?
I think I know what this contains. The history of your mad knight. Plead as well as you did here, and you may not burn.
I have no intention of burning. Come, my friend. Let us go. Courage.
Cervantes, I think Don Quixote is brother to Don Miguel.
God help us. We are both men of La Mancha.